Hey guys, this is Isaac from Specific Tech. Today I will be reviewing the Annie Pro keyboard and provide you guys with my first impressions. The keyboard comes in a black box and is labeled 60% Annie mechanical keyboard. After doing tons of research on the keyboard, I decided to go with this one. The reason why I went for this one is because after reading many Reddit users' guides and understanding that they had a user guide on Reddit that was put together as a manual for this product, it made me realize this must be something cool. If you'd like to order one of these guys, you can order today from the links I provided below. The first impressions of this device is the box is very basic. It has nothing special. However, the exterior of the box is not the biggest concern here. You will also notice that everything on the box is in Chinese, which probably hints to the reason there is a Reddit thread with an English guide. I have went ahead and linked the URL to that thread as well below. Lastly, you will notice the box doesn't come with a seal, which is a concern for the device's authenticity. Some negative first impressions are the keyboard didn't come fully charged upon arrival. The next negative is the keyboard always requires a connection to your device while using it. I had an extremely tough time connecting to multiple devices, and I also was never able to connect to all 4 of my devices at one time. The maximum amount of devices I was able to connect to was 3. Another thing is the lighting effects don't work well in the wireless mode. They seem to have issues for staying on for extended periods of time. I found that they automatically turned off and required me to input the required macro to turn them back on. I also found myself having to update the firmware on the device, which I felt was not simple, and I felt it was also kind of dangerous because I felt like it might wipe my device, because you have to do it through certain software that's not very well made. Some positives of the device are the following. When the device is connected via PC, it works flawlessly. I didn't see any issues connected through a wired connection. There's also a mobile app that can assist with many of the settings on the keyboard. This was a major plus for me. I was able to use the mobile app for setting up the lighting effects on the keyboard. The mobility of this device overall is really useful. The device is small and compact and looks really clean. The function keys on the macro can be used for WASD, moving up and down and left and right. So in general, you can use the function keys for any missing keys that are on the small and compact keyboard. The keyboard ends up working very well and fluidly. The deal breaker on this device would be for me the lack of the Bluetooth working consistently with all 4 of my devices. There's a substantial amount of time that I spent trying to get this device to sync to all my Bluetooth devices, and getting it to sync to just one device was a pain. Although the device states that it's wireless, I would strongly recommend the wired connection only. Also, the mobile app is awesome, but it could use more work. I would much prefer a desktop app first before offering a mobile app. Lastly, the keyboard itself is a great keyboard with just enough click and clack. Makes plenty of noise for you to get the noise. On a scale from 1 to 5, my rating of this device would be a 4.5 for innovation, 3.5 for hardware, 4.8 for looks, and a 3.5 personal overall score.